The Pelosi meltdown after LindellTV's Alison Steinberg confronted her on the Capitol steps about her role in refusing the assistance of the National Guard on January 6, 2021 continues to drive the news cycle on this Thursday. You can see it was the lead story on the Daily Mail this morning. Alison asked Pelosi, "Congresswoman, are you at all concerned that the new January 6th committee will find you liable for that day?" Pelosi proceeded to melt down and told her to shut up. It's not just the former speaker melting down also, but the communist hacks in the media as well, like Morning Joe's Joe Scarborough. Watch.
The American people want to know what? The American people know.
We want to know.
The American people know. What the American people want to know why so many people are too stupid to know the truth. That's what the American people want to know. Like they're fed disinformation by Lindell Network and by all these other right-wing networks.
Media.
Like this lie, like that it
Pillow
was January 6th, Nancy Pelosi refused. No, that's a lie. But it's amazing, Mika, how these lies become truth. In part, they become truth because more Democrats don't do what Nancy Pelosi just did right there. The lies are everywhere on the far right, and they're all around January 6th.
Why are they so triggered? It's because they know the jig is up. Take a look at the receipts former Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund kept on exactly what happened on January the 6th, with timestamps of every request he made for assistance on that day, only to be denied until after 2 p.m. on that day. Stephen Sund is the former Capitol Police Chief who claimed in an unaired Tucker Carlson interview that January 6th was attended by at least 18 undercover FBI agents and 20 agents from the Department of Homeland Security. That's an unusually high number to be present. Chief Sund also resigned just days after January the 6th because Representative Pelosi and others had called for his removal over quote unquote security lapses. But don't just rely on Sund's notes, because here's Nancy Pelosi herself admitting to denying assistance in a documentary on the day of January 6th. Here's Pelosi in her own words.
We did not have any accountability for what was going on there, and we should have. Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with? They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
She takes responsibility then, but not now. It's also important to remember that Michael Stenger, the Senate Sergeant-at-Arms on January the 6th, 2021, testified under oath that the entire episode might have been a setup by federal authorities. Stenger famously said, quote, "Investigation should be considered as to the funding and traveling of what appears to be professional agitators." However, Stenger was found dead on June 27th of 2022, exactly one day before he was set to testify before a House Select Committee and present new evidence. How's that for a coincidence? The cause of his death was never revealed.